Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
My latest song, Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it in the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. Out for the opening kick. And up we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
5-9.
Now run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Back 80, block, go. Let's go. Hey, Kappa. Go get him. Motion.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard kickoff, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 59. Set.
Looking inside the red zone. Rose caught. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, it starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Talking down on which side like you go. If you're gonna bring extra strips on your bitch, 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got ready to go.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain 9. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Shot 50. Shot 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep them tricky.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts respond with 7 in a row to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Another dunk from Hampton. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Yards. That's another Chargers first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. He comes through big here. 9 yards, it's 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Looking down to the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
It's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Kappa. Set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the first.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Rush coming off the edge, and they broke it. It's a foot race. The 50. The 30. And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
That play doesn't stop just because it's a point after the kick. Not in this league. Not right now. Somebody on that kicking team has got to get on their horse down the field. And here's the thing, Kate. I know what's going to happen in the film room tomorrow. One side is going to be miserable, and the other, rewind. Look at that effort. Look at that desire, and look at the 2 points because of it.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go 60. 60 Bison. 60. Warrior 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Played it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 70 range! 70 range!
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line fast.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Cut 60! Cut 60! Left thing 19!
3rd and short yardage here. Richardson escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. Richardson fumbled it. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is long. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. Continuing to move past the 45. Progress finally halted, so he picks up a chunk.
That's just not the kind of defensively you've ever wanted on the field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, he'd be lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Man in motion here.
Pass to 60! Pass to 60! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler!
Richardson on 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor.
Complete to
And this one does not go far.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
19 Lions! 18! 5 in!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he puts him there under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang off with the Cossack. Been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
60 Maverick! 60 Buffalo 18! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 60 Bobcats! Dragon 60! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Richardson on 3rd. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up and get a 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Crowd right. Go.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. Even 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
That's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Tag! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Moment to try. Baylor Tigers. Ready.
Back to Hampton. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Here's a design run.
At the 37-yard line.
Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive entire straights, it's 3rd and 9.
Set. Delta. Hunt. Go. 5-9. Set.
Air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Gansett. He's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Black 8. Home to troops right. Hey, ram. Why did it?
Again, it's Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
380. Good hunt. 380. Good hunt. Set.
Hampton gets the hand down. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. It brings up 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Dicker connects there. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy, go!
Okay, and the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
One like that case, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Come 19! Come 19! Pat the 60! Ready?
Richardson now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. They stop it. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice game there. Gain of 10, first down.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
21.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. On the move. Hit it right. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much in tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. That's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball. Don't put it in the harm's way.
First down. Here's second and 10.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. Hey, easy. We're going orange. Go.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Brought in by Denson. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates pressure to catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the 5-yard line.
On the ready.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
12, 10, ready. Red, 38.
Now run with Hampton. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up second and goal from the 3.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
It's Hampton. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. This end with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Baylor tight. Crowd right. What is it?
Herbert from the gun. Makes the catch. It's a touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers.
I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rappers pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. In my bones won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead. Stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, you can't stop my dream.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the L.A. Chargers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Hey, cap.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And for a Charger touchdown. Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 7, Colts nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Trap 60.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got this to Pickens. He's to the 15. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. George Pickens, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. kick this one off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well,
partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. With his second TD of the game, he's 6th on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to power into their lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast, that's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah. I got that going.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert the Chargers.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. At the line and set to go. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I've been looking forward all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
70, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 18, Rebel. 18, Rebel.
Richardson. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
The 6-yard. How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a 1st down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. Santos' kick is up and through. And that'll move it back within 6 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this 1-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks you take is end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense, these types of things are happening to you. What goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown. A great effort strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game of baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Let's face it, if you ever work with this offense, no chance of stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as it was stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how a drive is supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. You go to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in the game. It's looking like it might be full of big plays.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. This defense for the Chargers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they won't take a knee, but they take a knee. And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. They were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, not able to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, you know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you, you know. If people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Ready.
And down to a knee. That's one option. And now they'll take a knee here. And my trainer now is speechless, and so am I.
Get your money down. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, they made it, that's how this up. There's no rest of my
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought there might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
J.K.
4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the Chargers' 48-yard line.
Go! Liking 18. Go!
And down to a knee. That's one way to call the play.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions. Ready.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And down to a knee. That's one option. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Colts send out their punter. as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee.
Lion. Go.
And they will take a knee here. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Ready? Press all 80.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. Well, this is a new concept. It's third down, but they've got the punt unit on. Oh, it's a wobbler here. In a friendly bounce there, they will get excellent field position to start as this kicks out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. This. They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That gets all the way into the end zone for a touchback. At the line and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to put it down, You change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Mama, I got what you need. Give me the fruit. I'm gonna have it. I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug. You can find me in the club.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit. You get the running game going.
Incomplete. Tigers are forced to go free, and it's 2nd down.
18 runners. 18 Cardinals. 19 sight. 19.
Again, it's Richardson. To the right side and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. This will be stopped at the 44 and go for 7 yards.
Offensive line creating space for the guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Herbert now. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way for the Charger touchdown. Touchdown after trying on the air as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. It oftentimes makes people miss because they run out for the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Richardson looking to throw this. And this one complete to Smith. Richardson's pass. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7.
Richardson working from the gun. A short one there, caught by Richardson's pass. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They have a good game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute this and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. Just a gain of a couple there. And they'll bring on second down.
That defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now it's Herbert. Manning hits him in stride. And he'll take it down right before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Hey, cap, black 80, black 5-9, 5-9.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hampton. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
58-yard attempt.
So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of looking behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Let's go.
forward to him on the touch pass.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was taken
Loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Okay, ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Richardson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got the hook up to the field to Lukaku. He's going to get out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Right side, he has Johnston. And down inside the 15, shy of 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
This offensive game has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he takes it away for a Charger touchdown. And Mario Hampton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are an extra point away from going up by 30. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough game at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out yards.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown.
Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, 61 yards. And the Colts get a bit closer.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field for the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Herbert. And this one's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Now Herbert going to change the look. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, he's certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one 14 yards and another first. Chargers. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs,
he's in for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are pouring it on. And there they got the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in contract time.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one going to hop into the end zone and come out to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown. The Chargers lift it up when they're still down double digits. So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they're going down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down.
He's
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Well, this is going to be a Colts 1st down. His good run gets him to about the 34.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
few times here today. This one's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Trap 19.
And it's 3rd
19
down.
right. Trap 60. Trap 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now it's Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They give to Taylor out of the game. That's running. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 143 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
Taylor on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Viking 18.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
Yeah, D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Santos' kick is up and through. And they make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Colts 19.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Only a couple there. It's going to be one Taylor at the 28.
It's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving a well-guarded game on the ground. It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll try to look for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. You're not. 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And they're going to get this all the way to midfield. Marker down at about 39. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
We're going to go the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. All you can control here is how the final plays develop.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
70 Lions, 70 Silver, 18, pioneer.
Richardson looking to throw. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before yard in. A gain there of 21 yards. 1st down. That 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
First and 10, Taylor now. Trying to find a lane, but instead we'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more lane on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down. Another run with Taylor. The Chargers and high-yard scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Colts on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9.
60 Eagles.
Richardson. Throw left side, held in by Pickens. Richardson's pass. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
But it brings up 4th
Buffalo
down.
18. 19 Lions. Ready.
Richardson on 4th down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Well, that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage here. Flicks the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Go. 12.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Complete to Johnston here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 3rd and 4.
59. Set. Home troops right. Baylor tight. Hey, ram. Set.
Here's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, Kappa.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Finds Johnston. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Second and 5.
5-9. Wide in. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert back to the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Set. Go.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. So give him 2 yards there from the completion. And that's going to bring him second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Herbert now. Well, went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. The passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally getting a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against it. That's been difficult for them all game long.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of putting things up because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on momentarily the game plan actually work. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he will find Scott on the right side complete.
Hurry.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Come 19. 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now he's going to shoot. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Richardson will throw for it. Has intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game.
The 2-point attempt
Picked up by Deion Henley.
keeps the score. Chargers 53. Colts 25.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk reward the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball.
That will be brought down. The Colts finally hauled down for the this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.